Right here. Hi, hello. Hello, it's Mikhail Torich. We met like 5 times already.
Okay, T-O-R-I-C-H, correct?
Theo, I was naked. I was in this jail 10 times space. Yes.
Buckle up, people. We got a couple of guys here. The question is, which one is less competent? They both have nail polish on for some reason. I don't know. You tell me if there's a correlation.
All I asked you is if the last name was spelled like I said.
Yes, correct. T-O-R-I-C-H, yes.
Yeah, so extraneous information is not important, just what I'm asking you. Okay? Is your address still on Beeline Highway, number 112?
It was a patient in a suite. I stayed there for 2 weeks and my mail still goes there. So if you want to send me a bill to pay a ticket, mail it there. I check it every Sunday. I call Manuel. He is a concierge.
Okay, where are you?
My residential. I'm trying to enter myself. Yes.
So I can send mail to the 302 South Highway 87, number 112, but you're not residing there.
Okay. I've been evicted, yes.
Okay, where are you residing at?
Well, inside the jail right now.
Okay, if you're not in the jail, where are you residing at?
I'm staying with...
Fair enough. I mean, that's the most reasonable thing he says this entire appearance. I mean, he is currently residing in jail.
My friend Carol Thorpe, who invited me, she has Stockholm home. It's beautiful, listed for sale. She's renting. She said that for if we split rent 50-50, she has a basement with a fully functioning bathroom.
Is that what you plan on doing?
I want to store my belongings and fly out of town. Yes.
Okay.
Fly back to New York City, let's say. Yes, that's what I want. And I offered her money. She has my money. She has my suitcase inside. She's ready to store it to storage. And
what is that address?
70 either 2 or 4 Granite Lane or Drive, something like this. It's very close from us. It's very walkable, and that's it for now.
What I'll need you to do is verify that address, whether it's...
Yes, I know what it is. I know what it is. Yeah.
What I need you to do is listen to me for a moment.
Yes, sir.
I can't put an address that you think it is. I need to put an address that it is.
Yes, I'm sure. She stays there day and night. Mail goes.
704.
Yes, I thought it's late. It sounds like Connecticut. Yes.
Okay, if it's any different than that, then just contact the court and let us know.
I'm trying to pay you for a ticket for since like 2 months ago. Yes, I will pay. Just give me what to pay. Who to pay. Yes.
Okay, all of that's extraneous information. I don't know anything about any tickets or paying tickets.
Okay, I had to go through a lot to cut out the address, which I think is not even right anyway. It doesn't matter. But now we get to have the whole go around again with email addresses. And of course, he claims an AOL email address.
What I need you to do is, if that is not the address, is to report to the court what the address is. Okay? All of that paying tickets and all that is not why I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir, absolutely. I know.
Do you have an email address?
AOL. At AOL. Or at Gmail, they're the same.
Okay. Rest of it?
At gmail.com or at AOL.com. I check them every other day, but there's not much going on. Yep.
Okay, so let me ask you, you gave 2 different AOL.
I have both. I'm told. Sometimes this goes in spam, sometimes that. So you can use Gmail or AOL. I haven't heard from the so far.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I check them, every couple of days. Every day I check them,
Your phone number is 2930. Is that what it ends in?
It's lost or missing. I'm about to get a new number. 347. Yeah, it's 99 number? 99 number?
It's a 9.
I think so. Yes, I think so. Yeah, no, I don't call myself. It's obvious.
Okay.
I just got
understand.
Yes,
if it's not that number, then just report to the court the number that it is.
To the office, right?
I can't place the accent. I'm getting sort of a Scandinavian vibe or something, or I don't know if it's just an affectation, whatever. Tell me in the comments.
To the courthouse, correct.
Yes, okay, I'll go and report on my feet, but I'll buy the phone today. I really need to work.
Okay, just update us, whatever the phone number is.
Yes, of course, sir. Yes.
The charges that are alleged against you are 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, Those are misdemeanor violations. You have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a court date, which is called the arraignment, where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not
The facial expressions are fantastic.
guilty, or no contest to the charges. That court date is on 6/26 of 2024 at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'll provide you a copy of this so you'll have it in your hand and know it. Your release conditions are the following: obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, update the court with your current information if your phone number is not correct and or the address is not correct. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. And I'm assigning you to pretrial services level 1. What that means is when you're released out of custody, you'll need to call the probation department and let them know who you are. They're expecting your call. And then they're going to monitor you between now and the next court date, so on and so forth, until the case is adjudicated, to make sure that you're abiding by the release conditions that I've granted you. If you fail to report or fail to comply to that, then they'll notify us and we'll revoke your release conditions and place you in custody on a bond. Can you comply with those release conditions?
Clear as day, Your Honor.
Pardon me?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and you'll show up to court as I've requested on the 26th? No, I'll give you a copy of this before you leave. But you'll go to court on 6/26 at 9 o'clock?
Be in your city working.
Pardon
I
me?
be in your city at work. No, I cannot. Can you push it September 1st, please?
Where are you?
Fly to New York City and back.
Okay, you're going to New York?
To New York City, not to New York State. I have an apartment. I'm getting rid of furniture. Yes, I have to fly there and back. I must live either there or here. I'm not escaping. I have a huge car. I can drive.
I have simple questions.
Yes.
You need to return to New York City.
Yes.
Okay, and are you coming back to Arizona?
If I'm welcomed, I'd love to live here. I'd love to live here. Yes.
Well, what I can do...
will absolutely come forward. Yes, but we can do it on Zoom.
Okay.
From New York Court.
Okay, so here's what I can allow you to do on this next appearance only, is that you can appear telephonically for it. So you'll need to be available on that date between 9 and 11:59 a.m. for a telephonic appearance. You'll need to be available at the phone number...
Yes.
Hold on,
Yes.
Mr. Torres, please don't speak. I'm going to give you plenty of time to talk, but you have to listen to what I say first so you understand what I'm asking. Your phone number that we had you need to, once you're released, let us know the phone number to call you, okay? And then you need to be available on the 26th of June between 9 in the morning and 11:59 in the morning for this arraignment, okay?
Fantastic, yes.
All right, so I'll allow you to appear telephonically for that, and you won't have to return. You may have to return later at different court dates, but it'll be scheduled later, okay? Do you have any questions on that information?
No, sir, you're very professional. I don't know how you put up with nonsense, but you're an amazing judge. I think same and I have a degree involved.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll get this information sent over to you so you have it in front of you, and then they'll release you. Make sure you call the probation department and report your information.
Now or after the court?
As soon as you're released. As soon as you're released, you'll call them.
I need to call probation now. Judy, perfect day now. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Have a good day.
This is my first probation, but I don't know.
You're not on probation.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
The judge just gave up at that point. His responses betrayed his complete lack of understanding. Where he's like, I don't care. I'm done.
Yeah. You want it sent to you?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yep.
All right, Wallen, you're up.
All right, we have our second contestant. It's different, but it's similar.
Brendan Pritchard.
Hi, sir. What's your full name?
Your Honor, how are you? It's Mr. Christ Walling. It's C-H-R-I-S-T. Middle initials H. Last name is W-A-L-L-I-N-G.
All right, I have your legal name as Christopher. Is Christopher what's on your driver's license or your ID?
Yeah, that's what's on my driver's license. My bank name is Christ. My Arizona Department of Arizona Transportation is Christopher Howard Walling, and my I'm a DC resident in Arizona.
All right, sir. You're here because you have new charges of assault and disorderly conduct. You also have some other charges pending in mental health court.
Thank you for that, DC resident in Arizona. That's clear as mud. Also, the echo is not me. That's the way it comes through from the original video.
You did miss the last hearing in mental health court, but Judge Blue did not issue a warrant for you. On those cases, those are already set for June 25th at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to release you on your own signature on the new charges. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. You do have the right to remain silent and the right to an attorney, and I'm appointing the public defender's office to represent you. Sir, I'm ordering that you do not have any contact with any of the victims, do go to their residence or workplace. I'm also ordering that you comply with your treatment agency. Are you still with La Frontera?
I was never with La Frontera. I don't have a treatment agency, man, because I don't require treatment, but I will say that this incident, these officers that came from TPD and arrested me, I informed them that it wasn't me that talk about the case. No, it's okay. I'm fully confident in my ability to speak for myself.
So Mr. Walling, hold on. Let me just say one thing, okay?
I just want to, really quick, before I want to finish my thought, is I was interrupted by my lawyer. I just want to say that these officers, they acted not only the non-interest of myself as a person that's from Washington, D.C. traveling in Tucson, but I was somebody assaulted me and threatened to shoot me with a taser when I was on a public bus, and that was a security guard who had a car with license plates from California.
Okay, but sir, hold on. Here's the thing. Everything you're talking about, that's for the trial court, okay?
I just want to let you know that
Oh, I didn't notice this before. We got a traveling in there, and the I was assaulted with the taser, as if he didn't probably deserve it. I think on top of all the other issues involved here, we've got some soft sit seeping in here.
That this is happening in Tucson, and you're a judge, I'm sure, that can hear when somebody's speaking with honest integrity, and I literally had fear for my life this morning, and those officers did not even attempt to investigate my charge of assault, and my threatening somebody's life is a very serious, that's a felony. Man.
All right. Well, like I said, I am releasing you today. You should talk to your attorney about that. I think Ms. Viana is your attorney. Is that correct?
I also have one here that I'll go ahead and debrief as well on our way out.
Okay. Well, the attorney there is only doing the felonies, actually, so he doesn't actually represent you for today because you're charged with misdemeanors. Okay. But
I'm talking about the felony charge against the police officers for not charging this large gentleman for a felony.
All right. Well, but I'm releasing you on your own signature. Like I said, no contact with the victims. Don't go to their residence or workplace. Your next court date on all of your city court cases is June 25th at 10 a.m. Sir, you do need to.
Just a one-hit wonder. Boom.
You do need to appear for that hearing. If you're not there, a warrant could issue. You could be tried and convicted in your absence, and if you couldn't be sentenced within 90 days because of your failure to appear, you could lose your right to appeal, okay?
I've never lost a court case, don't plan to start now.
All right. Just make sure you go to your court date and stay in touch with your lawyer, and you'll be good, okay?
That's good. We'll leave my right side. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Your Honor, I haven't been given a phone call today. I haven't. I need to make a call and let my family know where it's at. Can you make sure that I'm able to make a phone call before I leave?
So I'm releasing you. There is a phone right outside when you get out that allows you to make a free local phone call.
They haven't given me a phone code to do that with. I don't have a phone code.
You don't need a code to use the one when you get released. You can use the phone that's right outside on the wall there, and that doesn't require a phone code, is my understanding.
But how am I going to have somebody pick me up if I don't let them know I'm on my way out?
I can ask the jail to get you a phone code and let you make a phone call, but I can't. There's nothing I can do to really force that right now. Okay, so jail, if you could please.
Yep, go ahead.
Jail, if you could please try to accommodate that, I would appreciate it.
Stand up, Your Honor. Go ahead and stand up.
Thank you. I'll let you know if they do or do not.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I appreciate your jurisdiction here in Tucson. This is my
Let's go.
Well, there you have it. Another constitutional scholar with a manicure. Those two are just out there. I got one from Rocky London. Thank you, Rocky. And one from a trusted source. You know who you are. Thank you very much. And thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it.
Really good screen by Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the continuity of the offense.
Caitlin Clark on the board with a logo 3.
And as Caitlin Clark off of some screening action there by Delissa Smith gets an open three-point shot. 2 for 1.
Clark, bounce pass. There's Boston. 3 minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a 3.
Throwing is Igumake. Going right off the window, no good there. We've seen a couple of bunnies on both sides missed thus far. Clark now over the top. Another nice pass, and this one is converted. You just see the touch by the rookie.
I think second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth they go from deep. A gauntlet to begin her career.
No shot is too far away from the rim for Caitlin Clark. Carrington gets caught underneath the screen from Boston.
Everybody talks about the logo 3s.
Yeah, they do. Nice concept, good execution.
Caitlin Clark is a name that has quickly become synonymous with electrifying basketball. Known for her scoring ability, leadership, and unique style of play, she has taken the league by storm.
Indiana's going to have to try to win this a second time here after that brilliant first half. Oh, Clark, beautiful feed, and there's Boston.
So this play right here, she comes off the elbow. Coffey switches on, and then that escape.
There's Copper from the corner. A good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it! Smith at the line for 2.
Watch the range right here, Jonesy. They're coming off the screen. Allen goes under.
Clark draws 2. Whips it to Boston. Right back to Clark. Oh, good two-player action, and Boston cashes in.
If you watched Indiana's first game against Connecticut in the two-man game, Aaliyah Boston wasn't rolling to that spot.
She knows how to use her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off a masterful night and starts us off strong here from Indianapolis with a 3-ball.
Man, just poised. She knows the screen is coming. She waits.
What a pass. And Wallace.
It's a great pass from Caitlin Clark. Head up. Just the velocity. Catch it. Put it in.
Now, as a member of the Indiana Fever, Clark is ready to add her signature touch to the team and show the world what she's capable of.
Caitlin, hit it.
Clark finding her way, pushing in transition, leading her way, pulling up. And
determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark, the